Hey guys, welcome back. So the objective of the last video was to go through the 5-number summary, okay? And so the objective of this video is to now construct the box plot, okay? So basically the box plot is the representation of the 5-number summary which we have constructed in the previous video. Okay, so let's go through how we construct the box plot. Okay, so firstly let's go back to our example of 41325. Okay, so let's say you're given a set, okay, of numbers. So let's say for example you were looking at the amount of cars that pass through your house in each day. So let's say in day 1 you saw 4 cars passing by. Okay, day 2 you saw 1 car. Day 3 you saw 3 cars that passed your house. Okay, and so on, 2 and 5. Okay, so the first thing that you do is obviously to write down the 5-number summary. Okay. So the 5-number summary which we have constructed, okay, in the previous video, we determined that to be this. Okay, so the minimum was 1, lower quartile was 2, the median was 3, upper quartile is 4, and the maximum is 5. Okay. So now afterwards we find the IQR. Okay, so through the previous video, we found that the IQR was 2. Okay, so the IQR is basically Q3 minus Q1. Okay, which is 4 minus 2, that's just equal to 2. So next thing we do is to draw a box from Q1 to Q3. So let me elaborate on that. So firstly, we draw a scale that goes from 0 to 5. Okay, sorry, 0 to 5. Okay, so we find where Q1 is. So Q1 was equal to 2. Okay, and Q3 is equal to 4. Okay, so we draw a line at Q1 and draw a line at Q3, and afterwards we draw a box around these two numbers. Okay. Okay, so our next step, which is the 4th step, which is where we add the median into the box. Okay, so our median, which is x squiggle or Q2, so we found that at the beginning to be 3. Okay, so then we add that into our box plot. Okay, 3. Okay, draw a line through 3. Okay, in our box. Okay, so then afterwards we find the lower and upper threshold. Okay, so LT, which is our lower threshold, that's equal to Q1, which is the lower quartile, minus 1.5 times RQR. So RQR is our interquartile range. UT is equal to Q3, which is our upper quartile, okay, plus 1.5 times RQR, which is our interquartile range. Okay, so in back to our example, LT is equal to 2, which was our Q1, okay, minus 1.5 times 2, which was our IQR. Okay, calculating the first two steps. UT is equal to 4, which is Q3, okay, plus 1.5 times 2, our IQR. So basically LT is equal to minus 1, UT is equal to 7, okay? Okay, so now we add in our minimum and maximum into the box plot, okay? So our minimum, we found that out to be 1, okay? So looking at here, right, in our example, we found that, so our minimum is just 1, okay? And our maximum was 5, okay? So maximum number in set was 5 and minimum number in set was 1, okay? So we add that in, okay? So we draw a line at 1, okay, our minimum, and draw a line at 5, okay, our maximum, and then we connect the line to the box, okay, completing our box plot. So this is basically our box plot, okay? So that's basically it. Okay, so now the reason why I included the lower and upper threshold is because once you have drawn up the box plot, most exam questions will ask you what the lower threshold and upper threshold is. Okay, so you basically have to use this formula to calculate your lower threshold and upper threshold. So these two numbers are used to determine whether or not the numbers in your data are basically outliers. And there are some textbooks out there that actually define something as this lower threshold here as Q1 minus 1 times IQR, and also UT is equal to Q3 plus 1 times IQR rather than 1.5. Okay, so depending on which textbook you're following, okay, it's 1.5 or 1, okay, but most likely it's going to be 1.5, okay? Alright guys, so this is the end of the video, okay? So in terms of constructing the box plot, alright? And so I'll see you in the next video.